Happy Friday. I have a rollerball of rose. Y'all. I would like to talk about something I was thinking about. And it's silly, but I was overhearing some conversation on the news talking about people identifying as whatever, LGBTQRS, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I think after a certain age, we all seek to be identified as something, but it's no longer about what sexual orientation we are. It's about what disease we happen to have right now. Because I'm sick. I'll be 63 June 9th, in case anybody wants to send me a cake. And it took me years to find out what I identify as. So the first diagnosis was, and that's what I mean. The first diagnosis was I identify as somebody who has depression. So that's one of my identities. And then I also identify as someone who has Hashimoto's. So I got two identities. And I realized that whenever we feel like crap, and honestly, if we honestly are truthful, it's because we don't eat right. You will eventually come to this conclusion that you are what you eat, literally. But anyway, so we seek out reasons why we feel like crap 90% of the time, so that we can identify as something, right? I identify as depressed. I identify as somebody with anxiety. I identify as somebody with Hashimoto's. I identify as somebody with hypothyroid. I identify as, and once you've got your title, then you have your answer, right? Now, the catch is, once you get your diagnosis, that's all good and fine and dandy, but 99% of the time, there's no cure. The only cure you can do is to try to figure out how to make yourself better. The doctors will give you prescriptions to work on the symptoms, right? But our bodies are pretty smart, guys. If you get hooked up with the right things, you can actually help your body and be able to identify as somebody recuperating from, I guess. I don't know. I'm just rambling, but I know the Doterra products have been really helpful for me in my identities. If you have any issues, let me know. Maybe we can figure out your identity and oil you up, Buttercup. All right, that's all I got. If you have an identity, I would love to know what it is. So please post it in the comments. Thanks, guys. Happy Friday.